Hey there, YouTube, it's Kurt here, and today we're going to talk about this new ban list that's fresh out of the ovens. Alright, so we're going to take a look here. A lot of people are saying Trickstar didn't get hit, and that's one thing a lot of people are complaining about, but Trickstar essentially did get hit a little bit, because with Sky Striker Mecha, yeah, right here, Hornet drones, that being now limited is actually very, very important. So now it's going to affect the link summoning that happens in a lot of those decks. Again, the typical thing to do with Sky Striker was get 3 spells in the deck, and essentially then you would have access to like Change of Heart right away. It wasn't Change of Heart, but that was the other Sky Striker card that lets you take control of an opponent's monster pretty much without any cost. And yeah, that's going to be a big detriment to Trickstar. Obviously, Trickstar probably needs reincarnation, at least limited or semi-limited, because that in combination with Droll and Lockbird is just insane. But yeah, again, it's still kind of limited. So at least we got that. That is a plus. All right, so now some other big things I want to go over. There is a big change with, let's see here. There was card destruction. Yes, card destruction. That's going to be really interesting. That's going to be that's going to be a huge buff for the Dark Worlds decks. I don't know if they'll actually be good, but I mean, they're a decent deck as it is. But at the same time, we have one of my favorite cards of all time. We have Morphing Jar. Yeah, it was forbidden. Now you can put 1 in your deck. So I think a lot of these decks will start running both 1 Morphing Jar and card destruction. I think that could really boost a lot of decks. All right, so yeah, these are, I think this is pretty interesting. Obviously, a lot of people are upset that, what's this new one here? We got A Assault Core. A lot of people were upset. They thought A Assault Core really didn't need hit. Personally, I never seen a problem with it just because it seemed like ABC Dragon Core. It didn't seem like that bad to me. A lot of people say Union Hanger might need to be hit, but that's not my personal opinion. A lot of people are upset Elemental Hero Stratos is now, they were upset because it's now, oh, they're not upset. It's now limited. It came back. Am I right there? I don't even know what I'm talking about. There, yeah, right here. Yeah, now it's limited. So now people can use that. Maybe that'll be interesting. Maybe I have never played it. So, again, I've been coming back these last few months. But again, like, these are very, very exciting moves. So we'll see how it changes the meta. I'm going to just get in here. I'll play a Trickstar deck. We'll talk about the impact that this has on the meta game. And again, while I'm logging in here, like, the thing that I think about these bans and like how they're balanced, well, really, I think a lot of it comes down to what the top decks are playing. I noticed some people were thinking that, and I want to hear you guys' opinion on this, is that Cannon Soldier needed to be, Cannon Soldier actually needed to be banned. And actually, well, in casual play, I haven't run into Cannon Soldier that much. So maybe it's more of maybe it's just more of a like tournament type thing that people run into. And again, I haven't really seen it very much playing on this server. So I'll just need you guys' opinion on that. As far as everything else, like, again, I do think Trickstar really did need this nerf, because if you look at the top decks, Trickstar has been dominating a lot of tournaments. I won on here I won like 20 matches in a row using the last format of that deck. And that is also, that's just kind of ridiculous in my opinion. All right, so I got lucky here, and I got Sky Striker the first time around, and it's still, the thing is about Sky Striker is that, it's, I mean, it's still good, but it's not as good as it would be if there were just more copies in your deck. So, all right, so now I'm going to special summon this. This is normally what you would do before it got banned, but now there's just less cards involved because you can't, the other Sky Striker cards, there's just not as many of them in your deck. So, all right, so the thing about Trickstar, also, I want to talk about Terraforming. Terraforming got limited, or semi-limited. The thing about Terraforming is that I just didn't think Terraforming was yeah, I don't think terraforming was the problem. I think by semi-limiting terraforming, they're just admitting that some of these spell cards are just broken. I think that's essentially what they're doing, but instead of attacking those individual spell cards, they're like, oh, we'll just nerf terraforming. And I think, yeah, I just don't think that's going to. I mean, that helps a little bit because, like, it is ridiculous how many spell cards a lot of these decks. Um, yeah, essentially, you get 6 spell cards, so you almost draw them every single duel. So reducing it from 3 to 2, it's mathematically, it's not that impactful. I think it would be far. I think it'd be far better to actually limit the field spells that you have a problem with. That would make a lot more sense to me. But again, apparently they didn't feel that way. And maybe that's unfortunate. But I'd like to hear you guys' opinion on that. But, alright, so obviously Trickstar, well, the fact I got 2 incarnations first turn. And that's really not that uncommon. And most decks don't like to have 12 cards banished right before turn 1. And I just don't understand how people can think that this isn't a problem. But again, he Ash Blossom, but again, that's really terrible for him because yeah, now he's only down to 5 cards. He has 6 cards banished right off the bat, one of his hand traps, and it's just, yeah. Let's see what kind of deck he's playing. An artifact deck. So yeah, I don't think we'll have too much trouble here, but we'll see. Okay, so he did the Kaiju, and I like to wait to activate Trickstar Reincarnation. So as far, I think Warping Jar is kind of an incredible deal. Cause like before it was just considered way too crazy, but now everything is so power creeped that we finally get to play this old card again, and that's pretty cool, in my opinion. But so I guess we'll see how the metagame reacts to that. I don't think because in most decks, maybe I don't know. It's just hard to flip effects are just so nerfed now. It's just hard to know what's going to happen with those. So I guess we'll find out. All right. So now, all right, with card destruction, I just think card destruction is a cool card. So we'll summon this here. And it has a similar effect, but you can't just like put all your spells down and like activate card destruction the same way. That's why Morphing Jar might actually be a problem. I guess we'll just really have to see. All right, so here's one of the other problems of Trickstar. You can just do a lot of summons and a lot of combos with this Trickstar. And that's probably why it needs nerfed. I was going to do a separate video on how Trickstar needs nerfed, but now the new ban list is out, and things are kind of nerfed already. So it's like, I don't know, it's hard to know. Yeah, it's hard to know exactly. I guess, yeah, it would be hard to do 2 separate videos about it, and I just don't think that would make that much sense. And alright, so that one. Let's see, I have Trickstar on the middle one. Alright, so that's a real shame. But at least, alright, we got that going. Let's see if we can. Let's see. You can discard, then target 1 card on the field, return it to the deck. Then this card was co-linked. Oh, cool. Alright, I probably could have planned this better, but again, I'm talking to you guys, so it's not as easy. And yes, we will activate this. Hopefully, we'll activate this. Alright, oh, I must... Oh, that sucks. Alright, so we'll activate Trickstar Reincarnation. Woo! Boom. And you see there's very little that this guy can actually do. Alright, so let's see. I want... Let's see. I can do Trickstar, Defendium. All right. So this points that way, that way, that way. All right. So we'll get Trickstar here. All right, you know what? We'll just go to the battle phase, see what happens here. Hopefully this card isn't like... Yeah, this is a Mirror Force. That's just really unfortunate. Alright, we'll go to main phase 2. Again, that's really unfortunate that he had the Twin Twisters down. That sucks. Okay, he can't even do anything anyway. That's funny. Alright, so we normal summon this. Alright, and there should be no problem now. Alright, and I actually messed up there because you always want to play Incarnation, but that doesn't really matter. Unless he drew something really weird for this deck, it shouldn't matter at all. And that will be game. All right, so you guys, yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, talk about your ban. Yeah, talk about the ban list, how it impacts the meta. Think of what you think. It will be crazy. Yeah, sorry, but it can be really awkward sometimes. But anyway, so hope you guys like the video. Feel free to discuss, but these are my takeaways from this video. And again, I really appreciate you guys. So thank you.